please welcome Dr. Paul Sanggaran, who is a medical officer who worked at Christmas Island Detention Centre, and he appeared before the Human Rights Commission's inquiry into detention, what happens to children in immigration.
Hello everyone. I'm going to say quite a few uncomfortable things, and I hope I don't end up too unpopular at the end of the day. There is no longer a need for myself or any other health professional to describe to you the treatment of those in immigration detention. It is child abuse, it is systematic torture. Despite intimidation, including the threat of 2 years jail, there are now many doctors, nurses, humanitarian workers and teachers that have come forward to testify about the ongoing human rights abuses. Australia still sees itself as a progressive democracy where the deliberate abuse of asylum seekers by a government could either not really be true or will be met with such outrage that it would cease immediately. It most certainly would not have majority support. Yet here we are. We know that vulnerable men, women and children are being imprisoned indefinitely in squalid conditions, having committed no crime. Their lamentably poor medical care is well documented. This is done openly as a deterrent strategy. That is, we make Australia a worse option for people fleeing war, oppression, torture and violence than the hellholes from which they have fled. So what are we to do? We should meet like this and voice our disapproval. Certainly we should do that. But we should not sincerely believe that we are being listened to. This has continued for over a decade. Successive governments, sadly, no amount of truth and impassioned words has had any discernible effect at all. For those trapped in detention, conditions continue to worsen. So what can we do? What needs to happen now is that we refuse to participate. The system of abuse does not continue without the participation of those working in immigration detention. There are a lot of excuses that people give for working in immigration detention, but it comes down to this. By continuing to be part of the system, you perpetuate it. You ensure the abuses continue. We know that advocacy from within has failed. Witnessing by itself has failed. Healthcare professionals can be particularly confused on this issue as they see that when you're getting $13,000 a week, it certainly helps to make such assessments. To use an imperfect analogy, Guantanamo, Auschwitz, Abu Ghraib, gulags and many such other places have had cooks, cleaners, guards, psychologists, nurses, doctors and lawyers. Those that reflect on these histories often remark, how could this happen? How could these people be part of it? Well, I think the most important question now is how can we all be part of it?